As educators, there is a lot on our plate. Not only do we have the responsibility for educating our students, we must also write curriculum, attend professional development, meet with parents, write reports, so on and so on. It is definitely not an easy job. In order to provide the best education for students, schools are beginning to integrate technology into their curriculum instead of having a set computer class where students learn IT skills separately. So, what is technology integration? Just because you're using computers in your classroom does not mean that you are fully integrating. There are different levels of technology integration depending on the frequency and the purpose. For authentic integration to be happening in your classroom, there are 4 key components which you need to consider. Students should be actively engaged. This means that they are participating and they understand the purpose and the intended outcome of the given task. Students should also be working collaboratively in groups. These groups might be with peers in their class, or they might be working with other students from another school on the other side of the world. When using technology in the classroom, students need to have the opportunity to interact with the technology being used frequently. In order to be successful, students need to receive feedback from the teachers, their peers, or the online community. Students also need to make connections to real-world experts. This might be through a discussion forum, a Skype interview, or a video conference. As I mentioned earlier, students using technology in your classroom does not mean that you are integrating technology. So it's important to also understand what technology integration is not. Technology is not being integrated into your curriculum if you are just having your students type a final draft of a story that they have written. Also, the teaching of keyboarding skills is necessary for students, but this is not integrating technology either. Integration of technology has to be planned for and purposeful. It doesn't just happen. Integrating technology effectively into your classroom doesn't need to become stressful for you. You just need to be exposed to some of the awesome, usually free, Web 2.0 tools that are available. There are so many Web 2.0 tools that are available for you to use. Usually these are free of charge as well. However, it can take some time to become familiar with all these tools. The key is not to become discouraged and overwhelmed. Just take baby steps and learn one thing at a time. There are a variety of Web 2.0 tools that are available, all of these which are created for different purposes. Some might be web applications, social networking, purpose could be content sharing, or some are just a way to share your recommendations or to filter information. Once you have a specific purpose in mind, it is much easier to decide on which web tool will work the best for you and your purpose. In this next section, I'm going to share some of my favorite Web 2.0 tools, all of which I have used with my students or just for my personal use. Skype is a software application which allows you to make phone calls over the internet for free. This application is a great way to connect with other classes around the world. Delicious is a social bookmarking site which allows you to bookmark your favorite websites. The cool thing about this is it allows you to access these websites from any computer, and you can also share your bookmark resources with other people that are in your Delicious network. You can use Jing to grab instant screenshots. These screenshots can then be posted to Flickr or share them on Twitter, or you could send them to a friend. It is great to use Jing with students because students can then create tutorials explaining a process that they use to create something. Google Docs is a free web-based word processor and spreadsheet which allows you to share and collaborate online. This is a great resource for having students collaborate on a group project. Ning is an online platform for people to create their own social networks. It is similar to Facebook, but you are able to control who is part of your online community. Using Ning is a great way for students to interact in an online community by sharing content and offering feedback to one another. A VoiceThread is a collaborative multimedia slideshow that holds images, documents, and videos and allows people to leave comments. These comments can be left in 5 different ways. They could be with their voice, using a mic or a phone, text, an audio file, or a video. With Google Notebook, you can browse, copy, and organize information from across the web and keep it in a single online location that's accessible from any computer. You can also share this notebook with others, which allows for group collaboration. I'm using one right now to plan my summer vacation with my best friend in Chicago. MindMeister is a collaborative online mind mapping tool. Users can create, manage, and share mind maps online and access them anytime from anywhere. A blog is a type of website with regular entries of commentary and descriptions of events. It can also contain graphics and video. A wiki is a collection of web pages designed so anyone with access can contribute or modify the content. Wikis are often used to create collaborative websites. As you listen to the overview of some of my favorite Web 2.0 tools, I hope you found some that would be applicable to your area of teaching. When integrating technology into your curriculum, you want to make sure you are including the 4 key components. There should be active engagement, participation in groups, frequent interaction and feedback, and connection to real-world experts. All teachers are responsible for integrating technology into their curriculums in meaningful ways. Before jumping headfirst into the Web 2.0 world with your students, you need to make sure these tools are part of your everyday life as well.